because we should lead. We should do it because that is what this nation is about. We should do it because we are a country founded on ideals of a culture that is innovative, that cares for our brothers and sisters across this country. We should do it because we are an example to the world. That is why we should do it.
That's New York's own Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez announcing her Green New Deal yesterday. It's an ambitious climate change agenda that she drafted with Massachusetts Senator Edward Markey. Now, the resolution aims for a 100% shift to renewable energy and an economic agenda to create millions of new high-wage jobs with the goal of wiping out poverty, all admirable goals, but it also calls for massive infrastructure spending as well. Now, I think we'll agree goals are admirable, but without even talking about the price tag for a moment, there are also some aspects of the plan that are raising more than a few eyebrows, including the wording in the overview that says they want to guarantee economic security for those who are unable or unwilling to work. Plan would also like to get rid of domestic air travel and replace it with high-speed rail and other alternatives. For her part, Speaker Pelosi was asked about this, and she certainly indicated she was not impressed. The House Speaker telling Politico, the Green Dream, or whatever they call it, nobody knows what it is, but they're for it, right? Well, joining us now to talk about that and a lot of doings on Capitol Hill, Cenk Uygur. He is the host and founder of the Young Turks, which you can see every weeknight here, 7 to 9 on RNN. All right, Cenk, let's just start there. Serious shade tossed by the Speaker. People thought it wasn't just a proposal, but also some stuff brewing behind it. Do you see an inevitable fight with the progressive wing of the party and the Speaker and those closer to the moderate side?
Yeah, 100%. So Nancy Pelosi is obviously not in favor of the Green New Deal. That quote couldn't have been any more snide or sarcastic. And in fact, it was really helpful in elucidating which side she's on. She refers to progressives as they. She says she doesn't know what's in the deal. Well, you could have read it. She calls it the Green Dream rather than the Green New Deal. So basically being flippant about it and for anyone paying attention, declaring that she is against it. And so a lot of times folks in the press and in Washington can't understand why progressives oppose Nancy Pelosi. Well, I think it's really straightforward because she's not on our side. And in fact, so far in the press, the arguments against the Green New Deal have largely been made by Democrats rather than Republicans. So who are we fighting here? Well, initially it appears we're fighting the corporate Democrats. So I'm in favor of the Green New Deal. I think that it's a great idea. Do I think that we're going to get everything in that plan in the next 10 years? Well, of course that would be surprising, right? But it's an excellent aspirational goal. I agree with a lot of the goals in there, and I look forward to getting it passed.
With Bezos, got a little bit of everything. You got sex, affairs, you got the Inquirer. But beyond that, there's a bigger story here, isn't there? And do you think that what the Post is apparently working on, that they wouldn't capitulate to what at least I view as extortion here, do you think there could be another big chapter here as it relates to not just the Inquirer and AMI, but also maybe their old friend in the White House?
Yeah, Rich, I think you're exactly right. And so we covered that story last night on the Young Turks when it first broke, and we were scrambling to find out about it during the break so we can present it to the audience. Now we've gotten a fuller sense of it, and we're going to talk about it again tonight. And Bezos' security team is saying his phone was not hacked. And they are now questioning whether it was someone in the government that accessed his text messages. Well, if that is the case, that is nuclear. That's Watergate-like abuse of the government power to spy in on your perceived political enemies. Whoever did it would be, if it happened, would be in massive trouble. And if the president had any part in it, well, it would obviously be an immediate impeachable offense.
Yeah, if they're right here, wow. It takes a lot to surprise anymore, but that would do it. Cenk, good talking to you as always. Look forward to the show. Thanks.
Thank you.
And coming up next, remembering John Dingell. He was the longest serving congressman in American history. We'll look at his career and discuss how they just don't make them like Dingell anymore.